Have you ever stopped to consider how much of your life is driven by unconscious patterns? From the way you brush your teeth in the morning to the thoughts that race through your mind as you fall asleep, your habits, both seen and unseen, hold the reins. But what if I told you that these routines, those seemingly automatic behaviors, are the keys to unlocking your untapped potential? Imagine waking up each day with a clear sense of purpose, effortlessly making decisions that align with your higher self, and feeling in control of your life's trajectory. This isn't wishful thinking. It's the power of understanding and mastering your subconscious mind, a realm that operates quietly in the background yet shapes nearly every aspect of your existence. The subconscious mind is often described as a vast storage house of thoughts, beliefs, and experiences. It's the invisible hand steering the ship of your life. While your conscious mind focuses on the here and now, what's for breakfast, how to respond to an email, your subconscious is constantly at work, ensuring that your heart beats, your lungs breathe, and your habits run smoothly. This duality between the conscious and subconscious mind is not just a fascinating concept. It's a profound insight into the mechanics of human behavior. The conscious mind is the thinker, the decision-maker, the surface-level awareness. It's where logic and analysis reside. The subconscious mind, however, is the doer. It's where deep-seated habits, emotions, and instincts are stored, shaping the way you experience the world without you even realizing it. Consider this. Research shows that as much as 95% of our daily actions are driven by the subconscious. That's right, most of what you do, think, and feel operates on autopilot. Habits, routines, and deeply ingrained patterns take over, leaving your conscious mind free to focus on the challenges of the moment. While this efficiency is a marvel of nature, it also means that unless you become aware of these patterns, you're essentially living on repeat. Now, here's the transformative realization. Your habits, encoded in the subconscious, are not set in stone. They can be reshaped, rewritten, and aligned with your highest aspirations. By understanding how habits form and how the subconscious mind operates, you hold the power to rewire your mental and emotional blueprint. Take a moment to reflect. Are there habits in your life that feel impossible to break? Maybe it's a tendency to procrastinate, a habit of self-doubt, or a cycle of unhealthy routines that seem to trap you. These aren't just random occurrences. They are the result of deeply ingrained patterns etched into your subconscious over time. But here's the good news. Just as habits are formed, they can be unformed and reformed. By tapping into the science and spirituality of habit transformation, you can step into a version of yourself that is not bound by past limitations. In today's video, we'll explore the profound connection between the subconscious mind and the habits that define us. You'll discover how the brain wires and rewires itself through repetition and reinforcement, the stages that every habit follows, and most importantly, how you can take control of this process to unlock a higher level of consciousness and personal transformation. This journey isn't just about breaking free from negative habits. It's about stepping into the full power of your mind, aligning your actions with your deeper purpose, and transforming your everyday routines into stepping stones toward self-realization. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand the mechanics of subconscious mind control, but also gain practical tools to take charge of your habits and use them as a gateway to a more fulfilling, conscious, and enlightened life. So, as we move forward, ask yourself, what habits are shaping my reality today? And how might my life change if I could consciously reshape them? The answer might just transform your world. The subconscious mind, what an extraordinary concept. While you consciously navigate the day, deciding what to eat, say, or do, your subconscious operates like the unseen gears of a clock, keeping everything in motion. It silently governs your behaviors, stores your beliefs, and dictates your habits, often without you even realizing it. This hidden powerhouse doesn't just influence your actions. It defines the very essence of your reality. But why does this matter? Because if you've ever felt stuck in life, trapped by unproductive habits, limited by negative thoughts, or unable to break free from patterns that no longer serve you, then understanding your subconscious mind is the key to change. Our journey today is not merely an exploration of habits, but an unveiling of the profound link between those habits and the subconscious mind. When you begin to grasp this connection, you'll understand that your habits are not just routines. They're expressions of deeply ingrained beliefs, programmed responses, and often unresolved emotions that reside within your subconscious. Let's break it down. The conscious mind is your analytical, deliberate thought center. It's where you make plans, solve problems, and process immediate information. However, the conscious mind can only focus on one thing at a time. If every decision and action required conscious thought, life would be overwhelming. This is where the subconscious mind steps in. The subconscious acts as a vast reservoir, managing countless processes simultaneously. It doesn't just control automatic functions like breathing or digestion. It also governs the mental programs that shape your habits. Every time you repeat an action, a pattern is established in your brain, creating a shortcut that allows you to perform that action without conscious effort. This efficiency is why habits are so powerful. They conserve energy, freeing your conscious mind for more complex tasks. Now, here's the fascinating part. The subconscious mind doesn't distinguish between habits that serve you and those that don't. It merely follows the patterns it has been taught. If you've repeatedly engaged in self-sabotaging behaviors, your subconscious doesn't question them. It simply reinforces the neural pathways associated with those behaviors, making them feel automatic, even natural. But imagine the possibilities if you could consciously influence this process. What if you could rewrite the programs stored in your subconscious? What if you could intentionally shape habits that align with your deepest values and aspirations? This isn't just a theoretical concept, it's a tangible reality. Today, we're diving into the science and spirituality of habit formation, unraveling how habits are encoded in the brain and how they intertwine with the energy of the subconscious. This journey will provide insights not only into the mechanics of habit formation, but also into how you can use this knowledge to initiate profound personal transformation. We'll explore how habits form through the interplay of cues, routines, and rewards, and how the brain's plasticity allows for change. More importantly, we'll discuss how aligning these habits with your higher self can unlock new levels of consciousness. This isn't just about breaking bad habits. It's about creating a life that reflects your true potential. Whether your goal is to cultivate mindfulness, achieve greater focus, or deepen your spiritual practice, the key lies in harnessing the power of your subconscious mind and guiding it toward intentional action. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of how your subconscious shapes your reality and practical steps to transform your habits into tools for personal growth and higher awareness. So why is this knowledge so important right now? Because we live in a world filled with distractions, conditioning, and external influences that pull us away from our inner truth. If we're not careful, our habits, those automatic, repetitive actions, can lead us further from the life we desire. But with awareness, intention, and persistence, we can reclaim control and realign our habits with our highest aspirations. The path forward requires two things: an open mind and a willingness to take consistent, purposeful action. As we proceed, keep this question in your heart. What could I achieve if I fully harnessed the power of my subconscious mind? The answer to that question isn't just a glimpse into possibility. It's an invitation to transformation. Let's begin. Why is it that so many people feel stuck in the same cycles year after year, despite their best efforts to change? The answer lies deep within the subconscious mind, in the habits and patterns we've unknowingly allowed to shape our lives. Most people believe that willpower alone is enough to create change. They decide to break a bad habit or start a good one, feeling motivated for a few days, only to find themselves slipping back into old routines. Why does this happen? Because the subconscious mind doesn't respond to willpower alone. It operates on repetition, familiarity, and deeply ingrained patterns. This is where the challenge begins. Many of us are caught in a loop of unconscious behaviors, unaware of how these habits control our thoughts, emotions, and actions. These patterns often originate from past experiences, societal conditioning, or beliefs we've absorbed without question. Over time, they become so automatic that we mistake them for who we are, rather than seeing them as programs running in the background. Let's examine this further. Have you ever tried to change a habit, only to feel as though something invisible was pulling you back? That something is your subconscious mind clinging to the comfort of what it knows. The subconscious thrives on consistency, even if that consistency isn't beneficial. This is why breaking free from negative habits or thought patterns can feel like an uphill battle. To complicate matters, society often reinforces this struggle. We live in a world designed to distract, overwhelm, and overstimulate. From endless notifications on our phones to the constant bombardment of advertisements, we are conditioned to seek instant gratification. This environment makes it difficult to focus on long-term goals, let alone cultivate habits that align with our higher purpose. For instance, let's say you want to adopt a morning meditation practice to enhance your spiritual growth. On the first day, you feel inspired and set aside time for stillness. But by the third day, distractions creep in. A notification here, a responsibility there, and before you know it, the habit fades. This isn't because you lack discipline. It's because your subconscious mind hasn't yet been rewired to make the practice automatic. The root of the problem is not the habit itself, but the underlying programming that resists change. Your subconscious is like fertile soil, ready to grow whatever seeds you plant. If you've spent years planting seeds of self-doubt, procrastination, or fear, those are the habits that will grow. To cultivate new habits, you must first prepare the soil, your subconscious, to receive and nurture them. Another challenge is the tendency to underestimate the power of small, consistent actions. Many people aim for drastic changes, expecting overnight results, and become discouraged when progress seems slow. However, true transformation is a gradual process. The brain rewires itself through repetition, and the subconscious mind absorbs new patterns only when they are repeated consistently over time. This is why the journey of habit transformation requires patience and persistence. It's not about forcing change through sheer effort, but about aligning your actions with the natural processes of your mind. When you understand how habits form and how the subconscious operates, you can work with these processes rather than against them. At its core, the challenge lies in this: how do you break free from the automatic patterns of the subconscious mind and consciously create habits that align with your higher self? How do you overcome the inertia of old routines and step into a new way of being? The first step is awareness. You must become aware of the habits that are shaping your life and the beliefs that underlie them. Often, these habits are so ingrained that they feel invisible. They operate in the background, influencing your thoughts and actions without your conscious awareness. By bringing them to light, you take the first step toward reclaiming control. The second step is intention. Once you're aware of the patterns that no longer serve you, it's essential to set a clear intention for the habits you want to cultivate. This intention should come from a place of alignment with your higher self, reflecting your deepest values and aspirations. The third step is consistent action. This is where the real work begins. It's not enough to understand the concept of habit change. You must put it into practice, day after day, until the new habit becomes second nature. This requires patience, as the subconscious mind needs time to absorb and integrate new patterns. The challenge of subconscious mind control and habit transformation is real, but it's not insurmountable. By understanding the obstacles and preparing yourself for the journey ahead, you can overcome the inertia of old habits and step into a life of greater clarity, purpose, and fulfillment. As we move forward, we'll explore the science behind habit formation, shedding light on the neurological processes that govern our behaviors. But for now, take a moment to reflect on your own habits. What patterns are holding you back? What beliefs underlie those patterns? And most importantly, are you ready to take the first step toward change? Remember, the power to transform your habits and your life lies within you. It begins with awareness, grows through intention, and blossoms through consistent action. The challenge may be great, but the rewards are greater. Let's continue. Now that we've illuminated the challenges posed by the subconscious mind and its deeply embedded habits, let's explore why the process of habit transformation works. Understanding this is essential because it allows us to approach change with clarity and confidence, rather than frustration or doubt. At the heart of habit formation is the brain's incredible ability to rewire itself, a phenomenon known as neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity refers to the brain's capacity to form new neural connections throughout life. These connections are like pathways. The more you use them, the stronger they become. When you repeat a habit consistently, it reinforces these neural pathways, making the behavior feel automatic over time. Here's the key: your subconscious mind is the steward of these neural pathways. It doesn't just store them, it operates them, ensuring that your habits, good or bad, are carried out with precision. The science of habit formation and the spiritual understanding of the subconscious align beautifully here. Both emphasize the transformative power of repetition, intention, and focus. From a neurological perspective, habits are governed primarily by a structure in the brain called the basal ganglia. This area is responsible for routine behaviors and decision-making processes that don't require active thought. When a habit is formed, the basal ganglia steps in to automate the behavior, freeing your conscious mind for other tasks. This automation is why habits feel so natural. For example, think about brushing your teeth or tying your shoes. These actions likely don't require any conscious thought because they've been practiced so often that your subconscious mind handles them effortlessly. The process of habit formation can be broken down into 3 key stages. 1. Cue. This is the trigger that initiates a habit. Could be a time of day, an emotion, or a specific situation. For instance, seeing your morning coffee might cue the habit of reaching for a cup. 2. Routine. This is the behavior itself, the action you take in response to the cue. In the case of coffee, it's the act of drinking it. 3. Reward. This is the positive reinforcement that follows the routine, encouraging you to repeat the behavior. With coffee, the reward might be the sense of alertness or comfort it provides. Understanding this loop: cue, routine, reward, gives you a roadmap for creating or altering habits. When you recognize the cues that trigger a negative habit, you can disrupt the routine and replace it with a more positive behavior. From a spiritual and metaphysical perspective, habits are not just actions. They're energetic imprints. Every habit carries a vibrational frequency that resonates with your subconscious mind and, by extension, the universe. When you engage in a habit repeatedly, you amplify its frequency, attracting similar energies into your life. This understanding underscores the importance of intentional habit creation. If you cultivate habits aligned with your higher self, such as meditation, journaling, or acts of kindness, you elevate your vibration and create a ripple effect that influences your entire reality. But why does this technique of habit transformation work so effectively? Because it aligns with the natural processes of your brain and the universal laws of energy and resonance. By working with these processes rather than against them, you create a harmonious environment for change. Let's delve deeper into the role of repetition and focus. Repetition is the language of the subconscious mind. Unlike the conscious mind, which relies on logic and analysis, the subconscious responds to patterns and familiarity. This is why affirmations, mantras, and consistent practices are so powerful. They bypass the conscious mind and speak directly to the subconscious. Focus amplifies this effect. When you direct your attention toward a specific habit or intention, you channel your energy into creating the desired outcome. This aligns with the principle of quantum mechanics, which suggests that where you place your attention, you direct your energy. In essence, your focus shapes your reality by influencing the probabilities of different outcomes. But there's another layer to consider: the emotional energy associated with habits. The subconscious mind is deeply attuned to emotions, which act as signals to prioritize certain experiences over others. When a habit evokes strong positive emotions, such as joy, gratitude, or peace, it becomes more deeply embedded in the subconscious. This is why it's crucial to infuse your habit-building process with positive emotions. Celebrate small victories, visualize the benefits of your new habits, and approach the process with a sense of curiosity and enthusiasm. These emotions create a powerful resonance that reinforces your new patterns. One of the most profound insights from both neuroscience and spiritual wisdom is the importance of small, consistent changes. The brain and subconscious mind thrive on incremental progress. Attempting to overhaul your entire life in one sweeping gesture often leads to overwhelm and resistance. Instead, focusing on small, manageable steps allows you to build momentum and gradually rewire your subconscious. For instance, if you're trying to develop a habit of daily meditation, start with just 5 minutes a day. This small commitment is easy to integrate into your routine and provides a foundation for expansion. Over time, as the habit becomes ingrained, you can increase the duration and depth of your practice. Finally, let's not overlook the role of belief. Your beliefs shape your perception of reality, influencing the habits you adopt and the results you achieve. If you believe that changing your habits is difficult or impossible, that belief will create resistance. Conversely, if you believe in your ability to transform, that belief becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. This is where affirmations and visualization can be invaluable. By affirming your capacity for change and visualizing the outcomes you desire, you align your subconscious mind with your conscious intentions. This alignment creates a powerful synergy that accelerates the habit formation process. In summary, the technique of habit transformation works because it harmonizes the neurological processes of the brain with the energetic dynamics of the subconscious mind. It leverages repetition, focus, and positive emotions to create new patterns that align with your highest aspirations. As we move forward, we'll explore how to apply this knowledge in practical, actionable ways. But for now, reflect on this. The habits you cultivate today are the seeds of your future. What kind of garden do you want to grow? Having explored the foundations of habit transformation, it's time to turn knowledge into practice. How can you consciously rewire your subconscious mind to align with the habits that serve your highest good? Let's break this process into actionable steps that you can integrate into your daily life. Step 1. Awareness, identifying your current habits. The first step is to observe your existing habits. Many of our routines operate so seamlessly that we barely notice them. Spend a day or two paying attention to your actions, especially those that feel automatic. What are the habits that guide your mornings, your work, your interactions, and your evenings? Ask yourself reflective questions. Which habits align with my goals and values? Which habits are holding me back or creating unnecessary stress? What emotions or beliefs are tied to these habits? Write down your observations. This simple act of awareness begins the process of disentangling unconscious patterns. Step 2. Set a clear intention. Once you've identified the habits you want to change or cultivate, set a clear and specific intention. Your subconscious mind responds to clarity, so be precise. Instead of saying, "I want to be healthier," say, "I will meditate for 10 minutes every morning to support my mental clarity." Visualize the desired habit as if it's already part of your life. Imagine yourself performing the habit effortlessly and feeling the rewards it brings. This visualization acts as a mental rehearsal, preparing your subconscious for the new pattern. Step 3. Leverage the habit loop. Cue, routine, reward. The habit loop is your blueprint for habit creation. Let's examine each part. 1. Cue. Choose a trigger that will remind you to perform the habit. This could be something as simple as waking up, brushing your teeth, or seeing a specific object. 2. Routine. Define the action you'll take when the cue appears. Keep it simple and achievable at first. 3. Reward. Identify the benefit or pleasure you'll experience after completing the habit. The reward reinforces the behavior, signaling to your subconscious that this habit is worth repeating. For example, if you want to start journaling, your cue might be placing your journal on your pillow each morning. The routine is writing one positive reflection about your day, and the reward is the sense of gratitude and accomplishment you feel afterward. Step 4. Start small and build gradually. One of the most common mistakes people make when forming new habits is trying to do too much at once. The subconscious mind resists sudden, drastic changes. Instead, focus on small, incremental steps. If your goal is to meditate for 30 minutes a day, start with just 5 minutes. Once this becomes a consistent part of your routine, increase the duration. By starting small, you reduce resistance and make the habit easier to sustain. Step 5. Create a supportive environment. Your environment plays a crucial role in habit formation. Arrange your surroundings to support the habits you want to cultivate. Remove distractions or temptations that may derail your efforts. For instance, if you're trying to reduce screen time before bed, keep your phone in another room and place a book on your nightstand. By designing an environment that aligns with your intentions, you make it easier for your subconscious mind to adapt. Step 6. Incorporate emotional energy. Habits are more likely to stick when they evoke positive emotions. Infuse your habit-building process with joy, curiosity, and gratitude. Celebrate small wins along the way, no matter how minor they may seem. For example, if your habit is to exercise regularly, focus on the energy and vitality you feel afterward rather than fixating on the effort involved. The more you associate positive emotions with the habit, the stronger it becomes. Step 7. Use affirmations and visualization. Affirmations are powerful tools for reprogramming your subconscious mind. Create affirmations that reflect the habits you're cultivating and repeat them daily. For instance, "I am consistent and disciplined in my actions. My habits align with my highest purpose." Combine affirmations with visualization. Picture yourself performing the habit effortlessly and enjoying the benefits it brings. Engage all your senses in this mental imagery to make it more vivid and impactful. Step 8. Track your progress. Tracking your habits provides a sense of accountability and helps you recognize patterns. Use a habit tracker or journal to document your efforts. Each time you complete the habit, mark it as a success. This simple act reinforces the behavior and motivates you to continue. Step 9. Be patient and persistent. Habit transformation is not an overnight process. It requires patience, especially when rewiring deeply ingrained patterns. Remember that setbacks are natural and part of the journey. Instead of judging yourself, treat each stumble as an opportunity to learn and grow. Step 10. Align with your higher purpose. Finally, anchor your habits in a sense of purpose. Reflect on how each habit contributes to your spiritual growth, personal transformation, or higher aspirations. When your habits are aligned with your deeper values, they become more meaningful and fulfilling. Let's summarize this practice with a practical example. Suppose your goal is to cultivate a habit of daily mindfulness to enhance your spiritual awareness. Here's how you might apply these steps. 1. Awareness. Recognize that you often feel distracted and reactive throughout the day. 2. Intention. Set the intention to practice mindfulness for 5 minutes every evening. 3. Cue. Use the act of lighting a candle as your reminder to begin. 4. Routine. Sit quietly, focus on your breath, and observe your thoughts without judgment. 5. Reward. Reflect on the calm and clarity you feel afterward. 6. Environment. Create a peaceful corner in your home with a cushion and candle. 7. Emotional energy. Approach the practice with curiosity and gratitude for the stillness it brings. 8. Affirmations and visualization. Repeat, "I am present and connected," while visualizing yourself at peace. 9. Tracking. Mark each day you practice mindfulness on a calendar. 10. Purpose. Reflect on how mindfulness deepens your connection to your higher self and aligns you with your life's purpose. By following these steps, you'll gradually rewire your subconscious mind, making mindfulness an effortless and integral part of your life. As you implement this practice, remember that consistency is key. Each time you perform the habit, you're strengthening the neural pathways and energetic imprints that support it. Over time, these small actions will create profound shifts in your consciousness and reality. Now that you have the tools to transform your habits, it's essential to understand the profound impact this process can have on your life. When you consciously align your habits with your aspirations, you create a powerful ripple effect that influences every area of your existence. Let's delve into the transformative benefits of habit change and how it can elevate your personal growth, spiritual journey, and overall well-being. 1. Rewiring your subconscious mind for positive patterns. Every habit you form is like a thread woven into the fabric of your subconscious mind. Over time, these threads create a tapestry of behaviors, beliefs, and outcomes. When you consciously cultivate habits aligned with your highest values, you rewire your subconscious mind to support positive patterns. Imagine starting your day with a habit of gratitude. This simple practice shifts your mindset from lack to abundance, influencing how you perceive challenges and opportunities. By consistently reinforcing such habits, you train your subconscious to operate from a place of positivity and empowerment. 2. Creating momentum for personal growth. Habits act as building blocks for larger transformations. Each small, consistent action creates momentum that propels you toward your goals. Consider the power of compound growth. Just as saving a small amount of money regularly can lead to significant financial gains over time, cultivating small habits can lead to profound personal and spiritual growth. The act of meditating for 5 minutes daily, for instance, can eventually deepen into a transformative practice of self-awareness and inner peace. 3. Unlocking mental clarity and focus. When your habits are in harmony with your goals, they free up mental energy previously consumed by indecision or resistance. This clarity allows you to focus on what truly matters, enhancing your ability to make conscious choices. For instance, a habit of journaling each morning can help you organize your thoughts, identify priorities, and approach your day with a clear sense of purpose. Over time, this practice can lead to greater productivity and a deeper connection to your inner self. 4. Overcoming limiting beliefs and fears. Many of our limiting beliefs are reinforced by unconscious habits that perpetuate fear and self-doubt. By consciously replacing these habits with empowering ones, you can break free from these mental constraints. Let's say you struggle with self-doubt. and your default habit is to procrastinate when faced with challenges. By cultivating a habit of taking small, deliberate actions, you gradually build confidence in your abilities. Each small success reinforces a new belief: I am capable and resilient. 5. Strengthening your connection to higher consciousness. Spiritual growth often involves aligning your daily actions with your higher self. Habits play a crucial role in this alignment, acting as bridges between your physical reality and spiritual aspirations. For example, incorporating mindfulness into your daily routine can help you attune to the present moment and deepen your connection to universal energy. Over time, this practice enhances your intuition, creativity, and sense of oneness with the world around you. 6. Breaking free from autopilot living. Without conscious effort, it's easy to fall into the trap of autopilot living, mindlessly going through the motions without awareness or intention. Transforming your habits allows you to reclaim control over your life and live with purpose. When you consciously choose your habits, you disrupt the cycle of unconscious behaviors that no longer serve you. This shift brings a sense of liberation, as you realize that you are the creator of your reality, not a passive participant. 7. Manifesting your goals with ease. As you align your habits with your goals, you create a powerful synergy between your intentions and actions. This alignment amplifies your ability to manifest your desires, as your subconscious mind works in harmony with your conscious efforts. For instance, if your goal is to cultivate abundance, adopting habits of gratitude and generosity sends a clear signal to the universe. This energetic alignment attracts opportunities and resources that resonate with your intentions. 8. Inspiring others through your transformation. Your journey of habit transformation doesn't just impact you, it has a ripple effect on those around you. When you embody positive habits, you inspire others to reflect on their own lives and make changes. Whether it's through your actions, words, or energy, your transformation becomes a beacon of possibility for others. This collective shift contributes to a higher state of consciousness and interconnected growth. Picture this: you wake up each morning feeling grounded and purposeful. Your habits of gratitude, mindfulness, and intentional action set the tone for your day, creating a sense of flow and fulfillment. As challenges arise, you respond with clarity and resilience, knowing that your habits have prepared you to navigate them. Your subconscious mind operates as an ally, guiding you toward choices that align with your highest good. This is the power of a habit-driven life, a life where every action is a reflection of your values, aspirations, and connection to the universe. Practical benefits you'll notice: enhanced energy. Habits that prioritize self-care, such as regular exercise and nourishing meals, boost your physical vitality. Improved relationships. Habits of active listening and compassion strengthen your connections with others. Greater emotional balance. Practices like meditation and gratitude help you navigate emotions with ease. Increased creativity. Consistent habits of curiosity and exploration spark new ideas and insights. Remember, the process of habit transformation is a journey, not a destination. Each step you take brings you closer to the person you aspire to be. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small, and trust in the power of consistent effort. As you embrace this journey, you'll discover that the true transformation lies not only in the habits themselves, but in the person you become along the way. This is the essence of personal and spiritual growth, a continual unfolding of your highest potential. Next, we'll address common doubts and misconceptions about habit transformation, empowering you to overcome any obstacles on your path. Stay tuned as we explore the transformative power of habit formation and subconscious reprogramming. It's natural to encounter doubts or misconceptions. These concerns often arise from deeply ingrained beliefs about how change works, or from skepticism about the simplicity of the process. 1. Can habits really change my subconscious mind? Absolutely. Habits are the language of the subconscious mind. When you engage in a repetitive behavior, you're essentially reprogramming your subconscious through consistent reinforcement. While it may seem too straightforward, the simplicity of this process is its strength. The subconscious doesn't discriminate between positive and negative habits. It simply reinforces what you do repeatedly. This means you have the power to reshape it deliberately. By aligning your habits with your values, you overwrite old patterns and create a new mental framework. 2. What if I fail to maintain new habits? Failure is a natural part of growth. The key is not to see setbacks as permanent roadblocks but as opportunities to learn and adjust. Rather than striving for perfection, focus on consistency and progress. For instance, if you miss a day of meditation or journaling, don't dwell on it. Simply recommit the next day. Over time, the cumulative effect of your efforts will far outweigh occasional lapses. 3. Isn't this too simple to bring real change? Simplicity is often the hallmark of profound truths. Complex systems and theories may sound impressive, but they can be difficult to implement. Habits, on the other hand, are accessible to everyone. Remember, small actions lead to big results. A daily habit of gratitude may seem trivial, but over months and years, it reshapes your perspective, rewiring your brain to focus on abundance rather than lack. 4. How long does it take to form a new habit? The time frame for habit formation varies depending on factors like the complexity of the habit and individual circumstances. While the often quoted 21 days is a popular belief, research suggests that forming a habit can take anywhere from 18 to 254 days. The takeaway? Don't fixate on a specific timeline. Focus on consistent effort, trusting that with time, your new habit will become second nature. 5. What if I don't see immediate results? Patience is essential when working with the subconscious mind. Habits often produce subtle changes that accumulate over time, rather than dramatic shifts overnight. Consider this analogy. Planting a seed doesn't yield a tree the next day. It requires nurturing, time, and trust in the process. Similarly, every small action you take is like watering and tending to the garden of your mind. 6. Are all habits equally effective? Not all habits carry the same weight in terms of impact. The key is to identify keystone habits, those that have a cascading effect on other areas of your life. For example, regular exercise often improves energy levels, sleep quality, and mood, influencing multiple aspects of your well-being. Focus on habits that align with your core values and goals. These will yield the most significant and sustainable benefits. 7. What if my old habits keep resurfacing? Old habits can resurface, especially during stressful or challenging times. This doesn't mean you've failed. It's a natural part of the process. When this happens, acknowledge the behavior without judgment and gently redirect yourself to your new habit. Over time, the neural pathways supporting your old habits will weaken, while those reinforcing your new ones will grow stronger. 8. Do I need willpower to sustain habits? Willpower can help you start a habit, but it's not the sole ingredient for long-term success. Relying on willpower alone is like sprinting in a marathon. It's unsustainable. Instead, focus on designing your environment to support your habits. For example, if you want to eat healthier, keep nutritious snacks within reach and remove temptations. These small adjustments reduce the reliance on willpower, making it easier to maintain positive habits. 9. Isn't the subconscious mind too mysterious to control? While the subconscious mind operates beneath the surface, its mechanisms are not beyond our influence. Habits are one of the most effective ways to communicate with the subconscious, providing a tangible path to transformation. Rather than viewing the subconscious as an enigma, see it as a powerful ally waiting for your guidance. Every action you take, every thought you nurture, and every habit you cultivate sends a clear message to your subconscious about who you are and what you desire. 10. Can habits change my spiritual connection? Yes, habits can deepen your spiritual connection. Practices like mindfulness, meditation, and gratitude are essentially habits of the spirit. When performed consistently, they create a bridge between your daily life and higher consciousness. Over time, these habits attune you to the subtle energies of the universe, enhancing your intuition, clarity, and sense of purpose. Doubts and challenges are a natural part of any transformative journey. Embrace them as opportunities to strengthen your resolve and refine your approach. Trust that each small step you take brings you closer to the life you envision. The beauty of habit formation lies in its accessibility and universality. No matter where you are on your journey, you have the power to shape your habits and, in doing so, reshape your reality. Now that we've explored the profound connection between the subconscious mind, the science of habit formation, and personal transformation, it's time to take action. The power to reshape your reality lies in your hands. It begins with one simple step: choosing a habit that aligns with your aspirations and committing to it. Whether it's a daily gratitude practice, a moment of mindfulness, or a conscious act of kindness, each small effort is a seed planted in the fertile soil of your subconscious mind. Here's what you can do starting today. Choose one habit. Reflect on an area of your life you'd like to transform. Identify a small, actionable habit that supports that change. Create a supportive environment. Remove obstacles and set up cues that remind you to practice this habit consistently. Track your progress. Use a journal or habit tracker to celebrate your wins and learn from setbacks. Be patient. Trust the process, knowing that every small action contributes to a larger transformation. We encourage you to share your journey with our community. Let us know in the comments which habit you've chosen to focus on and how it's transforming your life. Your insights could inspire someone else to take that first step. Finally, if this video resonated with you, subscribe to our channel for more explorations into the realms of spirituality, personal growth, and higher consciousness. Together, we can unlock the boundless potential of the human mind and spirit. Remember, the journey to transformation begins within. Start small, stay consistent, and watch as your habits shape not only your reality but the reality of those around you. Your subconscious mind is listening. What will you choose to tell it today?